3.5 weeks now since a Kelowna pastor and his wife died.
Now their children speak publicly for the first time. Mick and Julie Murray were killed in a car accident near Tiffin after rolling into the ditch. Gabe Erickson sits down with their 4 children who have found hope in this unthinkable tragedy in this exclusive report.
Get to know the Murray family.
They were just the ultimate compliments for each other.
Okay, Dad just went to look for deer. He'll be back in a little bit.
And you'll realize this room, this home, is missing something. Its center, the couple, Mick and Julie Murray.
Family was such a big part for us, and now a big part of our family is gone.
3.5 weeks ago, Mick and Julie died in a car crash, survived by their 4 children ages 14 to 21. Jordan, Chase, Nicole, and Brittany remember February 4th vividly. That day, Chase had a wrestling meet in Tiffin.
I was in the car, and like the roads were bad.
I looked up and I didn't see him, and I didn't think anything about it.
We hit a slick spot and spun and went in the ditch.
I came off the mat, and the coach started talking to me, and right then one of the moms came up and she said, "Hey, we need to talk to Chase." And they said that Mom and Dad had been in a crash.
There are things that I remember that I'd rather not.
After that, Nicole blacked out. When she woke, 2 men had carried her from this ditch.
I knew I was okay, but I knew Mom and Dad weren't.
Mick died here. Julie was taken to the hospital in Iowa City. Brittany had just left work and met her brother and sister at the hospital.
We found out about Dad and then found out about Mom. And
I was like, "What about Dad?" And she just kind of went blank, and I was like, "He's dead, isn't he?"
The 4 described the initial shock and continued grief, but even during this unthinkable circumstance, they found solitude. Jordan was told while out of town at a youth Christian event.
We just stood there hugging and crying, but yet at the same time, while we were crying, there was an incredible peace too.
Mick was a pastor at the local Mennonite church, a husband and a father.
could go for one Dad's good hugs right now.
Julie filled in at the local school and was a faithful wife, mother, and friend.
She was just the best listener ever, and yeah, she was the one I told everything to.
The community responded quickly, organizing fundraisers like this basketball game and setting up a memorial fund, raising tens of thousands of dollars for the family.
Just like this so surreal moment of almost feeling completely alone and yet not alone at all, because we were completely embraced by everyone around us.
Most people hope to leave a legacy when they pass.
Dad would always fluff my pillow and flip it to the cool side.
Mick and Julie did.
He would even get mad at me sometimes if I didn't want to go hunting, which is pretty cool because some dads won't even take their kids hunting.
And to see it, you need only look as far as the faith in their children.
I can't imagine going through this without absolute confidence that heaven is where they're at.
Just a comfort and a peace and just a point of excitement and a hope for us, knowing that that they're there enjoying the Lord, and that one day we'll get to be there too.
That explains the smiles, the joy found under this roof. Because though they're not present, Mick and Julie live on in the hearts of those they touched.
Mom and Dad, weren't perfect, but they showed us what just working through things together was.